You see this meme? It's a total lie. Probably posted by somebody fooled by misinformation. I'm sorry, right-wingers. You've been lied to. Here's the truth. Hillary Clinton conceded the day after the voting, and she and husband, former President Bill Clinton, attended President Trump's inauguration. Stacey Abrams said she was ceasing her campaign and did not contest the Georgia governor's election, despite the fact that she only lost by about 50,000 votes. And Brian Kemp had canceled hundreds of thousands of voter registrations, which brings us finally to Al Gore, who lost an election by 537 votes out of 6 million voters in Florida. Al Gore made one of the great concession speeches in all of American history, despite the fact that he felt strongly he had won the 2000 election over George Bush and that the Supreme Court had screwed him out of that victory. Yet still, he bravely stood up and said, "I support our president." Donald Trump, on the other hand, refused to concede, still has not conceded, even though we know he acknowledged that he had lost to some of his closest advisors, including his own daughter. He is the only president in the history of the United States that did not recognize the peaceful transfer of power in America and did not attend the inauguration of the president to follow him, then tried to get his own vice president to ignore the Constitution. And when all of that failed to work, Trump then incited a riot on January 6th. To compare the other three in this meme to that man is to besmirch their name, to cover his ass. I'm sorry, right-wingers. You've been lied to from your pulpits, lied to by your media. And in Jeremiah 5, it said, don't listen to the prophets that tell you false information. I'm unconventional Pastor Paul. I try to hold up a mirror to challenge you to think for a moment. Could it be that you've been told something that's not true? If what you're feeling is actually from God, then what is the fear of challenging it by stepping out of the echo chamber? Romans 12:2 says, don't be conformed to your age, to your era, to your echo chamber, but be transformed by the ongoing renewing of your mind so you can know what is good and right. I hope you can take this moment to think, because thinking is not a sin.